Hey everybody, I'm Joe Hirsch with this week's edition of The Digital Dish, your window into our world. Each week I hope to share with you a short video update with news and notes from our fourth grade Judaic Studies classroom. And what a week it's been. Really only 2 days, but the amount of productivity and excitement in the classroom is already pretty evident. The big news out of fourth grade this week had to do with texting, but it didn't require a cell phone. Texting is our skills-centered approach to learning Chumash. It's our way of helping each child build upon his or her skill set through multiple rounds of practice, something that I'll tell you about when we meet on Tuesday night for back to school night. Looking forward to that. But texting is not just a skill building curricula. Texting is a way for each child to gain greater insight and understanding of the world around him or her. And the way we do that is by widening our perspective on Torah text. We do that through something called Comcast, which is a video update that has to do with certain commentaries related to what we're studying that present a wider view of some of the issues that come up in the course of our Chumash study. One example of Comcast is linked below for you to enjoy. Hope you take the time to look at it. The other big news this week out of fourth grade had to do with our Parsha Spotlight. That's our way of teaching Parsha each and every week. We tend to avoid the traditional Parsha question answer sheet in favor of something that's a little more discussion oriented and a little more collaborative. This week's topic had to do with the Jewish king. In Parshat Shoftim, this week's Torah reading, we discuss all of the ins and outs of what it takes to be a Jewish king, and the answer might surprise you. I know your fourth grader will enjoy telling you about what it takes to be an effective Jewish king. But looking ahead to next week, there's some big stuff happening in the lower school. On Monday, your children will have an opportunity to join us for our very first lower school assembly, which will take place in the atrium just outside my classroom each and every morning starting at 8 a.m. We look forward to that. But before they show up for morning assembly, be sure they join me for something we call Morning Mishnah, an informal, voluntary study session that meets each day at 7:45 in my classroom. Students will study Pirkei Avot, Ethics of Our Fathers, a character-building narrative and text that helps students understand what it means to do the right thing at the right time in the right way. I can already tell this is going to be a special year with a special group of kids. Thanks for sharing them with me, and I look forward to keeping you updated about these and so many other things going on in our fourth grade Judaic Studies classroom over the course of the year. Shabbat Shalom, and have a wonderful weekend.